High-rise apartments stretch into the sky. Traffic lights flash with no traffic in sight. The neon lights are on, but nobody's home. These are China's ghost cities, sprawling, empty spaces, just waiting for one thing: people.
All of them were bizarre. All of them were surreal. There's no other way to describe just a city meant for thousands of people that's just completely empty.
The few people that live here often wonder if they'll ever get neighbours. Samuel Stevenson Yang is a photographer working to document this modern Chinese phenomenon.
I think the mission started because it was just hard for people to believe exactly how much empty property was all over the country. And we had to just go in person to take photos so that we could show people just the sheer scale of the building that was going on.
As China's mass construction phase continues, bigger and more elaborate but empty cities are popping up. It's difficult to say just how many properties lay empty across China, but some guess it could be as high as 64 million.
I was essentially able to walk through this, Manhattan-sized, new city, before it was, completely built. So you see the thickets of, skyscrapers. I mean, we're talking really, really, super tall skyscrapers, everywhere. And I was just able to kind of just walk through this area, and it was like, I mean, it's something that's kind of like a nightmare, kind of dystopian movie of the future. And you just wake up and all the people are gone, and it's just you and these empty, husk of, buildings everywhere.
Hello, it's Wade Shepard, vagabondjourney.com. I'm in
Wade Shepard's been documenting ghost cities since 2006.
I mean, how long does anyone think it takes to populate a new city? I mean, this is an experiment that people haven't really done before.
He sees the phenomena in a positive light, explaining ghost cities are just going through a stage between construction and inhabitation.
Well, a lot of these new cities that got their start in around 2000, 2003, they're pretty much developed. If you go there, you will not know that they were a new city. You will look around, you think it was just a normal city, and you just assume that this is the way it always was, not knowing that 10 years ago people are calling it a ghost city. 20 years ago it was farms and villages.
But critics say construction rates in China far exceed any foreseeable demand, and whether a ghost city becomes inhabited or not depends on its ability to create jobs.
A few years back, 60 Minutes in the United States did a whole program about how this city was a ghost city. And yet within a year of that, it started filling up aggressively. But the reason was the government threw tens of millions of dollars in incentives to Foxconn, which is the Taiwanese company that manufactures iPhones. And so Foxconn agreed to put a factory in this town.
Mr. McMahon estimates there are around 50 ghost cities across China, fueling economic growth, but financed by a mountain of debt, which could be a ticking time bomb.
It's incredibly difficult to measure, and it's incredibly difficult to say if and when things might actually go pear-shaped.
As dozens of desolate cities across China can attest to, if you build it, they don't always come. Tracy Shelton, ABC News.